Okay, welcome, beautiful yogi. Today I'm going to share a practice with you to work towards forearm stand and forearm stand variations. So, this is an intermediate to advanced sequence. So, if you already have a strong forearm stand, this will still be an interesting practice for you because we're going to try lots of variations like funky pincha. We're going to try some of the backbend variations of pincha. Funky pincha is the one where you have one forearm down, one elbow bent, a little bit into scorpion, and some other variations that I like to play around with. But if you don't have your forearm stand, don't worry, because I'm also going to show some entry points into forearm stand. And a lot of the sequence that we're going to do in this practice is for the shoulders, a little bit for the back and your core, so that you're strengthening the areas that support your forearm stand. So, my intermediate practitioners, my advanced practitioners, I'd love to practice with you in this flow. Even if you're a beginner, give it a go. I was just thinking this the other day. The only reason that my practice advanced is when I was fairly new to yoga, like 1 year of practice. I started to go to the very advanced classes when I used to live in London. And I was inspired by all of the amazing yogis around me. And I couldn't do any of the poses when I first started going to those classes. But the more you surround yourself, the more you open your mind to the possibilities of yoga, the more it's embedded in your subconscious that it's possible for you as well. So I invite you to practice, even if you feel you're fairly newer to the practice, you'll still enjoy it, I'm sure, and you'll build some strength. So we're going to start laying down on the mat. Take a moment to just rest, arms by your side, focus in on your natural breath. Feel the air coming in and out through your nose. Take a moment to deepen your breath. Allow the belly to rise more with your inhale. Belly button to draw to the spine more with your exhale. Take 3 more big breaths here. And as you exhale, notice where you're supported by the ground and drop deeper into it. We're going to hug the right knee into the chest, give it a big squeeze. And then we're going to straighten the right leg, point the toe and flex the foot a couple of times. Inhale to point, exhale to flex. Beautiful. Rebend your right knee, come into a little twist. Take your right knee over to the left, outstretch your right arm, look to the right. Beautiful. Come back through to the center, hug the right knee back in. Extend the leg and hold. Take a hold of the calf, maybe a little higher up on your leg. And you can even lift your head and flex the foot to deepen the stretch. Gentle release, left side. Hug your left knee in. Squeeze. Extend the leg, point the toe, flex the foot. Inhale to point, exhale to flex. Good. Hug the knee back in, bend in your left knee, and then take that left knee over to the right hand side. Outstretch your left arm, turn the head to the left. Good. Coming back through to the center, And straighten the left leg back up to the sky, edging the leg closer in, keeping it nice and long and straight. To make this stretch deeper, you can flex the foot and you could even lift the head. Good. And then we're going to come back down, hug both the knees into the chest. Massage your spine from side to side. So a little bit of my Pilates teacher is going to come out in me today. This way to strengthen the core is a little bit of that Pilates inspiration. So legs in tabletop, energize your back into the mat, keeping it flat. Arms by your side, relax the shoulders back and down, and extend the right leg. Rebend the knee. Left leg. Rebend the knee. Beautiful. Couple more each side. Okay, can you do both together? If this hurts your lower back, stay with one at a time. But if you can now, both legs straight and rebend. Keeping your lower back flat into the mat. Couple more. Nice. Now, either knees bent for easier or legs straight for harder. Hold. Now, if your legs are straight, you're pulsing up and down for 10 more breaths. If your knees are bent, you're pulsing in and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees, massage your spine from side to side. Okay, so we're going to do it one more time. Love me or hate me. This time, though, perhaps your head is lifted and your arms are stretched out straight in front. The right leg goes straight. Rebend the knee. The left leg goes straight. Rebend the knee. Right and left. Maybe both together. Keep that lower back nice and flat. Squeeze Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. Nearly there. Nice. Either legs straight or knees bent. Hold it and bring the arms over the head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees. Little rock and roll of the spine, and we're going to come all the way to a forward fold standing. So take a couple. If you have any lower back issues, you can always just meet me at the mat, traveling however you like. But perhaps you're coming here and straight into your forward fold. Have your knees soft, opposite hand to opposite elbow. We sway from side to side. Beautiful. Unstack your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Feet together, arms by your side. Chin out from the chest, the crown of the head lifts. Let's take a moment to close the eyes. Lift the arches of your feet. Engage the inner thighs. The kneecaps lift up away from the shins with that engagement of the thighs. Let's lift the shoulders up by the ears on an inhale. Exhale, big sigh, drop them down. Ha. Inhale. Exhale. Ha. One more inhale. Exhale. Ha. Arms up. Inhalation. Look up. Exhale, folding all the way forwards. Hands by your feet. Forehead into your shins. Don't worry if your knees are bent. Inhale, halfway lift fingertips to the shins. The back is flat. Exhale, the hands come down. Step the right foot back. Step your left foot. Put into our plank. We're going to hold it for 10 breaths. Push the ground away, light squeeze to your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale. As you exhale, the knees come down. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. We bend the elbows, hug them in. Come all the way down with that chest. Baby cobra, look up, draw the shoulders back. Maybe you can float the hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Going to take 5 breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. 4, inhale. Exhale. 3, breathe in, breathe out. 2, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step the right foot forwards. Step your left foot forwards. Come to the halfway lift. Fingertips to the shins. The back is flat. Look ahead. Exhale, we fall. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take 1 more sun A. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. We step the left foot back. We step the right foot back. Take an inhale in your plank if you'd like to. The knees come down. You do your chest and chin variation. If not, chaturanga. The up dog on your inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths in your down dog. Flaring out the fingers, stretching out the armpits here as you breathe. Don't worry if your knees are bent, lengthening your chest more towards your thighs. One more, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, we lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left foot forwards, step the right foot forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come to our chair pose. Bend your knees, raise your arms. As you exhale, get lower into your chair. Squeeze the inner thighs together. 5. Exhale, little lower. 4. Exhale, little lower. 3. Exhale, little lower. 2. Take 1 more inhale. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, step back. Or if you'd like to now, jump straight into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra if you're there. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, take your right knee all the way to the nose. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, take the knee to the left elbow. Good. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands and come into your warrior 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we hold for 5 breaths. Good. 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhalation. Exhale, the hands come down. We're going to come into our Vashisthasana. The left hand a little bit closer to the center of the mat. Right foot stacks on top of the left. Right arm up to the sky. Maybe this bottom knee comes down if you need to modify. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right forearm comes down. Rotate, side plank the other side, left arm up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both forearms down. Stay with me if you can. Hold it. for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down. Take a little child's pose or down dog if you're feeling ready to go straight there. We take 5 breaths. Slow and steady breath. And just noticing the story. It's a huge element to our practice, is what we tell ourselves in the mind as we move through. Of course, we're aiming for concentration and awareness on the breath. Also, we can observe the human mind chatter, direct it towards bettering our practice, affirming our practice in the direction we'd like it to go. Let's come into downward facing dog. We take it to that left side. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, take the knee to the nose. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, take the left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Warrior 1. Inhale, arms up. Hold it, stabilize. Taking one more full breath, breathing in, breathing out. Take an inhalation, exhale, hands come down, the right hand more to the center, left foot stacks on top of right for Vashisthasana. Your side plank for 5. Any modification if you need for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. The left forearm comes down. Rotate to your side plank, the other side. Again, if you need to modify, just bring the knees down. We hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Get ready. 1. Forearm plank. Hold it for me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Well done. Little child's pose. Maybe sit on your heels. Down dog if you feel ready. Slow and steady with that breath. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to meet back into downward facing dog. Let's strengthen those shoulders a little bit more. So our turbo dog, we're going to bend the elbows backwards, straighten the arms, hover, and straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the bottom for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forearms down. Well done. So we're going to come to dolphin pose now. Fingertips nice and flat. Hardly any body weight left on your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down. Well done. All right, beautiful yogis. So the shoulders are warm. The core is warm. We've had a little stretch for those hamstrings. So now let's have a play with our first Pincha practice. I'm going to help you with the entry point, or if you already have your Pincha, go straight in. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, we bring the forearms down. Open out the arms, and then here you'll see my elbow is in line with the wrist. And actually the elbows are a tiny tad wider. I still use this as my base, and then I just inch my elbows in half an inch. And then there's a slight angle of the fingers, the palms in to the center line, just ever so slight, not a lot. The fingers stay flat, we stay wide across the collarbone. Lift your knees, walk your toes in, lift your right leg and lean, lean, lean. Keep looking forwards, and we don't want a massive hop. No, not like this, just a lean and a small hop. And then the shoulders away from the ears. If your hamstrings are still a little tight, don't worry. You can do the counterbalance, which helps with the entry point anyway. Walk the toes in, bend your top knee. Yeah, and then this bottom knee is going to also bend. Well done. You can always pause the video, rewind the video, of course, to practice more, but we've got a few more opportunities coming up. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, we twist. Right hand to the left thigh, left fingertips behind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we twist. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Downward facing dog. Let's walk the toes up to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance. Peace fingers go around the big toes. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, you fold. Elbows nice and wide. Maybe those knees are bent. No worries. Suck in the lower belly to create more of your fold. Edge that body weight forwards. Lean. Nice. We're going to come into our Savasana yogi squat. Heel toe the feet wider. Wiggle that butt down. And then hands into prayer, triceps into the thighs. 5 more breaths there. Good. Hands come down. Step back or jump back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, take the right knee to the left elbow. And then see if you can come into your fallen start. Turn your left toes all the way to the left. Reach that right leg all the way over to the left. Left arm up for 5. If you want, you can hover the foot for 4. For 3. Not my favorite pose. For 2. And 1. Both hands down. The right leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale brings us to warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Nice deep bend to your front knee. Straight away, we're going to flip the front palm, reach forwards, inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Hold it there. Look at your right palm. If you want to go deeper, left arm behind the back takes a hold of the top of the right thigh. Taking one more deep breath. We're going to go Skandasana at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee. Right leg straight, hands into prayer. If you can't get all the way down, don't worry. Just use your fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Travel to the front of the mat. Bend your right knee, left leg straight. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down. The right leg lifts. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee into fire hydrant. Look underneath your right arm. You can stay here, or maybe you tip to wild thing. Beautiful. Both hands down. The right leg lifts. 3-legged dog. We're going to try straight in. Left forearm down. Right forearm down. Left forearm down. Right forearm down. Maybe you're just trying the lean. So you're trying that counterbalance, one knee bent above, one knee bent underneath you. If you want to go a little bit further with your pincher practice now, opening up more into a back bend, you're going to lift the right leg, hop in, bend your left knee, and then cross it in front of the right thigh. And use this push of the left ankle on the right thigh to open up more into your back bend for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Gentle release. Wherever you are. Let's take a wide child's pose. So the knees are wide, the arms are stretched out in front. Little pyramid fingertips. Pushing the seat back to the heels. Walking the fingertips over to the left. Walking the fingertips over to the right. Good. Coming back to the center. Walking the fingertips in, bring the knees together. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist, right hand, left thigh, left fingertips behind, or make it deeper this time, left arm behind the back. And switch. Good. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. We take it to that left side. Lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, take your left knee to the right elbow, and then come into your fallen star. Perhaps you want to lift that left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale brings you to your warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front palm. Inhale. Exhale, reverse to your warrior. Look at the left palm. For 5, deep bend to your left knee. For 4, keep opening up that left hand side of the body. For 3, good. Knife edge of the right foot into the mat. For 2, nearly there. Keep breathing. 1 more. Good. Skandasana at the back of the mat. The right knee bends, the left leg is straight. Good. This time, if you want to go deeper, make a bind. Let me just turn around here so you can see me. Right arm around, left arm comes for your bind. This one's not my strongest. Opening up your chest to the left. Good. Travel to the front of your mat. Left knee bent, right leg straight. Maybe if you want to go deeper now, take the bind. This one I always lose the balance. Opening up the chest to the right. Maybe you've got the bind. Maybe there's a little bit more space than me. Let's take 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more in. Exhale. Good. I'm going to meet you back. Front of the mat, downward facing dog. But the left leg lifts. 3-legged dog. Yep. In. Exhale. Bend the knee. And you're going to come into fire hydrant. Or maybe tip to your wild thing. Good. Left leg lifts. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Right forearm down. Left forearm down. Lean that body weight forwards, forwards, forwards. Little kick. Maybe your counterbalance. And then remember, if you do want to go deeper, we've got that left leg up. Lean, lean, lean. Bend the right knee. Cross the right ankle in front of the left thigh and let it open up more into your back bend. That pressure of the ankle into the thigh and then pointing the left toes right to the top of the mat. Shoulders away from ears. I'm feeling it. It's hot in here also. Let me know in the comments if you're feeling it. Take a moment to breathe. Child's pose, down dog. Steady in the breath. Meeting into downward facing dog. My favorite, bend your knees, shake out your butt, shake out your head. Good. Step or jump to the top of them. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment, steady the breath. Chair pose, bend the knees, raise the arms, interlace the fingers, look up. And again, we're opening up a bit more into the back bend here by lengthening that tailbone down towards the mat. Squeeze the inner thighs together and then open up the chest more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale, straighten the legs first. Exhale, swan dive the arms, soften the knees as you go. Folding all the way forwards, maybe taking hold of the back of the calves to pull the head deeper, or hands by your feet. Good. Hands come down, step back or jump back, chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. All right, final side, each side. Raise your right leg all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, take your right knee to the left elbow. Coming into your fallen star. Nice. This time, maybe hover the leg again, or take a hold of the right foot and stretch the leg forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down, the right leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale brings you to your warrior 1. Exhale to your warrior 2. Skandasana at the back of the mat. Skandasana at the front of the mat. Good. Rotate to the front of the mat. Back knee goes down. Anjani Asana. Inhale. Good. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Maybe your Kali Mudra above or behind. Beautiful. Arms up on your inhale. Exhale, we twist. Left tricep, right thigh. Look over the right shoulder. Maybe lift your back knee. Even take your bind. Good. The back knee goes down. The arms go up. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips come down. Half Hanuman. Drawing the right hip back in space. Stay wide across the collarbone. Maybe edging that right heel further forwards, the back knee back. Okay, so we're going to come back in for Vashisthasana. Bringing the left knee closer in if you did go deep. Options. Left hand to the center of the mat. You might just carry your right knee into tree. Bending the knee, carry, and place. You might go modified side plank like you did before. Or straight away from here, we can take the big toe, right piece fingers around the big toe, open up. Don't worry if you wobble. Good. We're going to come back to that forearm side plank, right forearm down, left arm up. Just one full breath, breathing in, breathing out. Both forearms down. Come up onto your hands. Back down onto your forearm. One more time, you can do it. So close. It was this little drill that got me my first pincher. We're going to walk the toes in. Straight away. Lift the right leg. Lean. Any variation you want to try. Take a little moment to practice in your own time. And then if you want to try funky pincher with me now, the shoulders are super warm. If you already have your pincher, or even if you don't, you can still give it a go with me, or any other variation that you're still working on. So one side is always better than the other for me. So I'm going to start this side. Your left forearm comes down. The right hand in line with the left elbow. Again, I've got this tiny little angle of my fingers to the center, just small. And then from here, I kind of just shift that elbow slightly closer in. Lift your knees. Now you see here, the right elbow is bent. The right leg lifts. You look forward, and then I always bend the knee to come up. Right knee bent, left knee bent in. Right knee bent on the top, left knee bent underneath. And then lift. Straighten, squeeze the inner thighs, point the toes, shoulders lift away from the ears on that left side. Let me know in the comments how you get on. All right, beautiful yogis, just one final side. You've done beautifully. Let's take another little twist to each side. Arms up and exhale, bend your right elbow, left hand on top. Or maybe take your bind. And switch. And then let's take a puppy pose. Knees underneath your hips, walk the hands out. The chest come down. Hands a little wider than the mat. Don't worry if your chest doesn't reach all the way, you'll still get the strap. We're aiming for those hips still to be over the line of the knee. Okay, good. Walk the hands in. Downward facing dog. Left side. Lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, take your left knee to the right elbow. Fall and start. Right arm up to the sky. Maybe hover the leg again, or maybe take a hold of the left foot with the right hand and draw the leg towards the top of the mat. Good. Both hands down, the left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale brings you to your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forwards. Inhale. Exhale, we reverse. Good. Coming back to warrior two. Skandasana at the back of the mat. Right knee bends, left leg straight. Left knee bends, right leg straight. Hands to the top of the mat, the back knee goes down. Anjali Asana, arms up. Inhale. Pali Mudra above the head or maybe behind to go deeper. Arms up, inhalation. Exhale, we twist. Right tricep, left thigh. Look over your left shoulder. Let's lift the back knee. Maybe take your bind. Good. Back knee goes down. Arms up. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, fingertips down. Half Hanuman flex your left foot. Stay wide across the collarbone. Maybe you're going a little bit deeper. Steady the breath. Left hip drawing back in space. Okay, remember, Vashisthasana, your choice, goes straight into your choice. Bring that back knee in. Right hand to the center of the mat. Maybe peace fingers around the big toes straight away. If you got it, then lift up your chest, open it up to the sky more. Last one of these, I promise. Left forearm down. Right arm up to the sky. One breath, breathing in, breathing out. Both forearms down. Good. No army plank this time. Just walk those toes in. Lift your left leg. Pincha, any variation that you like. Maybe just legs straight. Squeezing the inner thighs together, pointing the toes. Wonderful. Coming down when you're ready. So one more go funky pincher on the other side or any variation that you're still working on. The sun is hitting me. Okay, so same principle, just the other side. Bring the right forearm down. The left hand in line with that right elbow. And there's that slight in-turn of my right fingers to the center of the mat. Lift your knees. Lift that left leg. Walk the toes in. Little lean. And I like to bend the knees to come up. As you can see, that side's always a little wobbly for me. Nice deep breaths. All right, we're going to come back into that puppy pose. Let's first take a 4-point kneeling. Shoulders over the wrists, round the spine. Extend the spine. Exhale to round. Inhale to extend. Walk the hands out a little wider than the mat. Come into your puppy pose. If your chest is all the way down, maybe tuck the toes and lift the knees. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open into fire hydrant, look under your right arm. Then we're going to come to pigeon. Slide the right shin behind the wrist. And that left knee slides back. Pyramid fingers, look up. If you need the modified version, no worries, just lay down, cross the right leg over the left and draw the thigh in with your hands. So if you would like one kind of pincher variation more, your scorpion, I would advise staying up and keeping your back bend, even coming into the mermaid here. But if you know that you're not going to practice any more forearm stand towards scorpion with the toes over the head, then just come forward. Your choice, 5 breaths. Okay, wherever you are, lifting the chest if you were forward. We're going to bring this left leg all the way forwards. Coming into Janu Shishasana, bending the right knee, left leg straight, arms up, inhale. Exhale. Take a hold of the side of the foot, or maybe just walking the fingertips ahead. Fold. Good. This right knee stays down as a kickstand. Left leg goes straight. Right arm behind, lift. Coming back, Navasana. 5. If you need to, toes down. Any pain in your lower back, support it like this. Maybe here or even straight. This one hurts me at the moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Cross the legs, hands out in front, step back, jump back, vinyasa or straight to down dog. Your choice. Leading into downward facing dog, we lift the left leg in. Exhale, bend the knee, open into your fire hydrant. And then take the left shin behind the wrist for pigeon. Slide that right knee back. Make your little pyramids, look up. Maybe this is enough for you on the back bends and you fold forwards. Or mermaid. My body is wanting to flip the grip, which wasn't what I wanted to do. Pull the foot in, bring it into the crook of your elbow, left arm back. Okay, wherever you are, 3 more deep breaths. Lifting the chest. And then that right leg swings forwards for Janu Shishasana. Left knee bent, right leg straight, arms up on your inhale. Exhale, we fold. Okay, left knee makes your little kickstand, left hand towards the back of the mat, right arm up to the sky. Navasana. Your variation for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Cross the legs, hands out in front, step back, jump back, chaturanga or knees, chest and chin, maybe straight to down dog. All right, beautiful yogi, your choice. Maybe you're just taking a longer child's pose. Perhaps you're doing a little happy baby and laying straight down. I do want to just give you one more opportunity to use all of that pincher practice to open up more into the back bend for your scorpion. So I'm going to show you how I best get into it. Again, forearms down. Lift your favorite leg. Stay wide across the collarbone. Hop. You can do the crossover to open up the back bend more first. So that left ankle in front of the right thigh. Bends the right knee. And then bends the left knee to meet it. That's entry point 1. Shoulders away from ears. Energizing the toes towards the head. Looking up more. One more way to enter. I'll feel it tomorrow. So the forearms come down. I'll try it on that left side for you. You make your counterbalance. So lift the left leg. Hop. Bend both the knees. And then you'll just see here, if you've got that counterbalance, just keep them bent. Bring them to the center. It's just this one doesn't open up your back straight away so much. Take a little. I'm going to bring the legs out in. Flex your feet. Come back. Find that edge. Little pulse for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Take an inhale. Exhale. Happy baby. Maybe you're already here. We meet you. Rocking from side to side. Legs up. Maybe supported shoulder stand. So your arms are by your side, palms down. Energize the shoulders and the palms down as you let the legs float. Or if you want your full shoulder stand now, lift your hips, support your lower back with your hands. Elbows shuffling into the center. Stay looking up for this. Resist the temptation to look at me on the screen now if you're already in. We're aiming for the tailbone actually to be at the line of your shoulders. For me, this one is not so great. Good. Let's bend the knees, arms by the side. Roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Legs into tabletop. Cross your left thigh in front of the right. Maybe take a double wrap, your Garuda legs, your eagle legs. And you're going to drop your toes to the mat. Shift your tailbone a little bit to the left and drop the knees over to the right. Practice your arms, turn your head to the left. If it's too intense, just have your knees bent and stacked so you're in more of an easy twist. And then we're going to take it to the other side. Come back to the center, legs into tabletop. Cross the right thigh in front of the left. Maybe double wrap the toes around the calf. Drop the toes down, shift the tailbone to the right, a slight touch. Drop the knees over to the left. Turn your head to the right and breathe. Surrender into the twist. Let go. Only coming back to the center. Just tune into your body. What final stretch do you need? Maybe you're going to hug the knees, raise the head up. Maybe you're going to take another happy baby. Any other postures that your body needs, just take a moment to take it. And then we straighten the legs out for Savasana. Legs a little wider than the mat. Arms by your side. Arms facing up. Let's squeeze all the muscles in the body as tight as we can. Make fists, curl up your toes, squeeze your glutes, your face, your abs, your pelvic floor, your thighs. Take an inhale, hold your squeeze and hold the breath now for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it go. Well done, beautiful yogi. I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.